today's video, we're going to be reacting to teen kills his own father in front of entire family, cops. We got content. I said my last video was going to be my last one when I seen this video. And I don't care if it came out 12 days ago, and I don't care if y'all seen 1,000 people react to it. Y'all ain't see me react to it. You feel me? So let's go ahead and jump into this video. Make sure y'all support all my other channels, watch all my other videos, drop a comment, like, comment, subscribe. And like always, love all.
911, where's your emergency?
Sure. My grandson shot his daddy up there.
Wow.
You said your grandson shot your son?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Would you get somebody over here, please?
Do you know where your grandson is?
No, he ran back there and got in his car with his mama.
Grandson shot his son. Son is upstairs.
It's just before 3 p.m. in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where
It goes down in Wisconsin. A lot of the craziest videos we react to over here be in Wisconsin. Why do it be going so, why do it be going down over there so much? It's like, when I see it, when I hear a video, and I hear Wisconsin, and I know it's gonna be a good video. I know we got content.
police respond to an apartment after a caller reported that a teen had shot his own father.
190 to 1111 was Atkinson, Unit 8.
We got entry here. We got entry right here. Across the street. Hey, did the shooter run? Where's the runner at? Where is he? The shooter's up there?
This one is the 111 was Atkinson, Unit 8. All advised medical answer.
Where's the son?
I don't know if that's, I think that's the son. I think the son.
Grandson?
In the apartment.
Not us. The medical and us.
Hey, tell him I'm sorry, CPR.
Commencing CPR.
Do we have
We got a scene.
Yep.
You know where grandma is?
this grandma here? Anybody else in the house?
Apartment's clear. Apartment's clear. Sorry, there's cases all around me right now. There's cases everywhere. We'll say
Man, that house a little dirty. I ain't gonna lie. We got cigarette boxes. All right. We got that cereal up there. That cereal fire, by the way. Captain Crunch, you know what I mean? Oh, we got an air fryer on top of the microwave. You know that's pretty hot. I guess it's a little regular. Is that an open pack of bread? No. The bread is close. Okay. We got a whatever's going on here. A dirty wall. Look like somebody been putting their hands and stuff over it. It's never been washed. Let's not forget to mention how tight that refrigerator, that kitchen is. It's very I'm feeling claustrophobic. You know, I'm claustrophobic. I'm not claustrophobic, but I became claustrophobic after reacting to this video, looking at this kitchen. You know, I'm starting to get a little hot. I can't breathe a little bit. You know, it's getting a little tight up in here. But, you know, this is completely off topic of the video, but I just had to point that out.
Can you go get someone?
I got the gun right here.
You want to do that?
We got a firearm here.
We got firearm recovered right here.
inside, police find 47-year-old Corey Williams Sr. suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. First responders attempt life-saving measures, but the victim was pronounced dead on scene a short time later.
He got shot 11 times. What'd he do?
Next, officers get a chance to assess the situation and talk to potential witnesses.
Where's Grandma?
5111, firearm recovered.
There's no one in the apartment.
When you get a chance, you say that.
Where's the first witness?
Grandma was downstairs said he just heard about it.
She just heard about it?
He hadn't even been up here. That would be at least 10 casings in here.
Yeah, there's projectiles all over the place. Mom, you okay?
Yeah, I'm just nervous.
Do you hear anything or see anything?
I just heard, I had my door closed. I was in my room, but I just heard she shot.
Okay.
Put him in the house.
Do you know your neighbor?
Corey?
Corey Williams?
Yeah, that's his dad right there.
That's his father?
Yeah.
Who, do you know his son?
No. Father and Corey and father.
Like, bro, imagine that. Your son's son killed your son, and you seen it. So we had 3 generations sitting in one house, and the latest generation killed the second generation in front of you. Ain't that crazy? You just witnessed your grandson kill his dad, which is your son. That is crazy, man. It's crazy.
You are Jesus.
How old is your son? Okay. How old is Snell? Okay. What's the grandson? What's your grandson? He's 18. His name Corey. Okay. Who high is he?
Police quickly identify the suspect as 18-year-old Corey Williams Jr., the victim's son, who is MIA at the moment.
Multiple chest shots.
Do we know how many yet?
It's just from listening. It's a 9 through the chest, another 2 to 3 in the left arm, another 2 to 3 in the hip pelvis.
Wow.
That's just what I've been able to find.
8 to 9 shots.
I don't know what she says, but
Well, he lives here, I think. The son and the mom just got evicted, maybe, according to his dad.
probably from here.
No, they got evicted from somewhere else, he thought. And now that's maybe why they were here,
Crash here for a minute.
possible. And he was carrying luggage out with him,
The boy was.
the 18-year-old. But then he said there was like 5 to 6 other kids with him.
Oh, that's weird.
That's really weird.
So now the question is, but he said the grandson said he shot him.
As officials begin to gather information, they learn that the suspect allegedly fled the scene with his mother and siblings. Moments later, we get a look at a weapon found on the scene.
Then the gun itself is a Smith &
Did the
Wesson.
mom help him?
Police locate a firearm near the body, described in a police report as a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. Investigators also note 11 shell casings scattered around the apartment. Moments later, officers holding the scene notice some suspicious documents.
Looks like he's asking for custody.
Interesting. He's trying to get custody from the mom probably because she lost her place. So maybe he filed a quick emergency injunction.
Okay, hold on. Let me play it back before I say what I'm about to say.
Probably because she lost her place. So maybe interesting. He's trying to get custody from the mom probably because she lost her place. So maybe he filed a quick emergency injunction. Mom didn't like that?
Possibly.
So you killed your pops because he was trying to get custody of you and take you from your mother? You 18 though, so that's another thing that we forgetting here. He's 18. There is no filing custody. That is legally a grown man. Yeah, you can't drink till you're 21, but 18, you're legally an adult. Or you're looked at as an adult. So all that filing for custody is out the door. You're not a kid no more. Maybe if you were 17, or if you were 17 at the time. Yeah, but so you said you popped your father because you didn't want him to get custody of you? Or maybe, let me tell you what happened. He was in there. The dad went to file custody. Mom lost her place. All right, cool. She wasn't going. She probably was tweaking with him. You feel me? Talking crazy, whatever. Probably raised his voice at the mother. Something like that. Son wasn't messing with that. And like, you know what? Talk to my mother like that again, I'm going to shoot you. Or something like that happened. It was a confrontation between the parents. Had to be. Confrontation between the parents. Son went off, shot his pops. He didn't just shoot his pops because he didn't want to let his dad get custody. Nah, that's not the case. And I don't even think he was getting custody of him. They said he jumped in the car with the other siblings. So I'm assuming he was trying to get custody of the other kids. But either way it go, nah, I don't see that happen. I think it was bigger than just him being mad over him trying to take the kids. Like, nah, it was the mom and the dad was getting into it.
Keep this in mind for later. Next, about 2 hours pass before the suspect is tracked down at another family member's apartment and confronted by U.S. Marshals.
Y'all know if the U.S. Marshals involved, you cooked. If you got the U.S. Marshals involved in whatever you're doing, you're going to jail. I don't care what it is, you're going to jail. Just keep that in mind.
Williams, this is the Milwaukee Police. Open the door. Corey, open the door. Voice. Open the door, this is gonna get breached. It's open it! Open it now!
What's he saying? I can't hear him. Run off the back door or something.
Let me see your hands. Corey, come out, Corey. Come out. Sir, come on out.
The babies are in.
Who else is in here?
Police identify the suspect seen here as Corey D. Williams, the teen suspected of killing his father hours earlier.
Got the babies. Can I get my sister? Can I get my sister? Yes, all right. Can I please?
Hey, let me see your hand.
Next, Corey Jr. is escorted to the police station where detectives have plenty of questions for him.
So who all lives in that building off of 11th and Atkinson?
It was my father, and then for a little bit it was my little sisters.
Did you stay over there yourself?
For a little minute, yeah.
Okay. What kind of duration, like from when to when did you live there?
For I said like 3 months.
Okay. Do you remember how long ago that was?
No.
You know if it was a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
It was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you stopped living there about 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, he kicked me out.
Okay.
You heard that right. Corey says his father kicked him out of the apartment just 2 weeks before the shooting, a statement which piques investigators' interest. Let's continue.
You said you were kicked out a couple weeks ago. Are you able to kind of explain why that happened, or?
He was asking me to do something, I refused, and he just kicked me out.
Okay. Now I got a new view. Him and the dad been getting into it for weeks. They've been bumping heads. The dad probably been talking crazy. He probably popped his dad for that. Yep, that's my new look on it. My new outlook on it. We're gonna let the video play, but I gotta have my little, you feel me? It's a reaction channel, man. Get used to it.
Do you remember what he was asking you to do?
He's telling me to tell my mother something. And I refused, and he kicked me out the same night.
Do you remember what he wanted you to tell your mom?
No.
Why'd you guys go over there yesterday?
My mother was trying to get them. She was trying to get like a police escort, and they told her to go down there and try and grab them first. Before she called them for an escort. Like, she called them once. They told her to go there and try and grab them. And if he denied her, grabbing them, she'd step out and call them again. She'd get a police escort.
And your mom wanted to pick up all the rest of the kids that were over there. So besides your older sister and you, the rest of the kids were there.
Yeah.
Corey explains that he and his mom had gone to the apartment to pick up his siblings after a custody issue arose. We'll learn more about that later. Now, detectives want to know what exactly led up to the shooting.
So when you guys get there, do you guys knock at the door, or how does that work?
We went to the front door. We were ringing our grandfather's doorbell so he can let us in.
Okay.
He didn't let us in. We went around back, and there's like a...
Was your dad there?
No.
Okay, so he wasn't home when you guys got there? How long do you guys think you were there before your dad came home?
Like 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 20.
Okay, and then if you're able to kind of explain what happened.
But when he came in?
Yep.
He came in like to the front door. I was grabbing my stuff, putting it in a suitcase. like my computer and my clothes. He came in, him and mom started to argue. Then I kind of butted in and just told him to like move around, let us leave. He started tussling me at me like right here. He was throwing me around. And at this point, he had a gun in his hand.
And what kind of things was he saying to you when this was going on?
I don't even really remember that. He was cussing at me, I know that. Telling me to have respect.
And where's everyone else when this is going on?
They're right there. They're next to me. They're trying to like pull his hand off my collar.
So everyone was in the living room?
Yeah.
When you said throwing you around, can you kind of describe how that was?
Like flinging me around, like one hand, I can't really not picking me up, like flinging me around.
Okay.
Like,
do you know what happens then?
And he swings me around to the dining room, like the dining room kitchen table. And he swings me over there and there's...
I know this is really tough, man. I can't.
And hold on, look. I forgot to pause it, but what did I say in the beginning? And I don't pre-watch none of my videos. What did I say in the beginning? The mom and dad was arguing and he got into it with the dad about some shit. What'd I tell you? What did he say? He said him and his mom was arguing. He butted in like, hey, look, chill out. Just let us leave. What the dad started doing, putting his hands on him. Had a gun in his hand. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what I said. And I don't pre-watch my videos. I don't. Real authentic over here. And yeah, it probably ain't go exactly how I said it, but it was along them lines. Now let's keep watching.
I can't even put myself in your shoes.
He swings me over to the table. And there's a firearm on the table. Or a gun. Yeah, I grab it and I shoot him.
Corey admits to shooting his father during an alleged altercation.
That was the biggest mistake he could have made right there. That's going to cook him. That's going to cook him because he really could have played self-defense. You feel me? You know, he could have played self-defense. He could have played, you feel me? It just could have went a lot of ways, but they looking at you as a murderer, man. I ain't gonna lie. This could have went a couple different ways. It could have. Because like you said, he came in there putting his hands on you first. You feel me? You could have had a lawyer argue that.
But detectives continue digging for more answers.
What happened after that?
He left. Then after my mother called the police. And then we left.
Did your siblings go with you?
Like to the car?
Yep.
They went the moment it went down, like they left, like they ran.
Okay. Do you remember who drove?
Mother.
Okay. After you shot the weapon, what did your dad do?
He fell on me.
Okay. Did he say anything?
No.
And then, do you think when you were done shooting it, do you think it was empty?
I don't remember. Yeah, probably.
Now, detectives confront Corey Jr. with some new information that they say is not exactly adding up with his story.
Can you try to remember how many times you shot? Like, was it more than 5 or less than 5?
More.
Was it more than 10 or less than 10?
It was more than 5. I know that.
Okay, so 5 to 10? Okay, is it more than 10 or do you remember?
I don't.
Okay. And when your dad fell, did you continue to shoot from your recollection?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
By the time he fell, it was over.
Okay. Because we'll bring in a few photos, and the only reason why we asked that is because in the crime scene where he was, there was casings around his body.
No.
One of the things that I'm concerned about down the line is that the autopsy shows that potentially maybe he was hit while he was already on the ground. If that's the case, I just want to jump ahead of that, figure out why that would be. So if that happened, I would really appreciate kind of the explanation behind that versus hearing it one way now and then figuring it out later. Because I'm not calling you a liar at all. I just want to get ahead and figure out what happened.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Okay, that's it.
Smart move. I thought he was gonna be like, yeah, man, I was just Superman and I stood over and I shot him a couple more times. Then that really would have cooked him.
But we threw a lot at you, but
Corey ends the interview and is booked into jail for second-degree reckless homicide and use of a dangerous weapon. Next, detectives bring in Corey's mother, who allegedly escorted him away from the scene. Let's see what she has to say.
But we do need to get more of an understanding as to what happened. And I guess you told him kind of a motive yesterday as far as him forging your signature.
Yeah.
Now, is that true?
Yeah, that wasn't a motive, but that was the reason why. It was kind of the reason why I went up there, but I was already wanting to go over there.
Okay.
But then once I got that call, it was like, yeah, I need to officially go over there because at this point, I feel like he was going a little bit too far with things. He's doing a lot. So once they called and told me that he forged my signature, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just go over here and grab them really quick because at this point, like, you can't just do court papers and then sign my signature on them and then say that that's official. So
the suspect's mother says she was informed by the state that her ex had allegedly forged her signature on custody documents, prompting the initial reason for her arrival at the apartment. That's where she says she intended to pick up her children, who had been temporarily staying with their father while she searched for a place to live.
From him, because he had already been trying to threaten me to go up there to do custody papers and stuff. Why? When all I need is just for you to help watch the kids until I find a place to stay.
Was it releasing all your rights and him taking complete rights of the kids, or what was the paperwork with?
I have no idea. I didn't really read it. They didn't really say exactly what it was. So I'm guessing I'm thinking it was releasing all my rights and over to him.
Why would he do that?
I have no idea. He can hardly even take care of himself. That's why I ended up just dropping them off at their dad's house, and then I was in my car. Okay. But I just need him at that moment to just, take the kids from me. I was not like I said, I was abandoning him or anything, so I wasn't.
And then how many kids you don't have to name, how many kids do you have with Corey?
Together we had 6 kids together, because 2 of them is in his.
Okay. I guess there's parts that
so she got 8 kids.
You left out that we know there's just more to expand on. And I get it, you're scared. It's a trust issue. You've never talked with him before. Now this is your second interview with Mike. We're not gonna lie to you. We just want to hear an account as what happened. You know what happened to Corey?
No, like I said, when I was walking out the door, that's when everything happened when I walked out the door. As soon as I walked out into the hallway, I heard the gunshots and I turned around and I seen Mr. Williams on the floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you get contacted that there was this false signature, and then what do you do next?
And then that's when I put on my clothes, and then I contacted Corey and I said, hey, you guys put your clothes on because I want to go over there and grab the babies or whatever because your dad is doing too much, so I just want you guys to go.
You talk to your son, Corey.
Yeah, okay. Corey Jr. I just asked him hey, could you and Aiden come down there with me just for safety reasons so I can go grab the kids. After I got that call from the court, I called the non-emergency police line to see how can I get a police escort. And they told me to go down there and try first. And if I have to be in the area. And if I try first, and if he doesn't give me the kids first, to go back to the car and to call them, and they will come out and do the escort. And that's what I was going to do. But I took my sons with me for safety just in case, because me and Corey has a history of domestic violence. Just in case he decided
Which is reported?
Yeah, just in case he decided to want to put his hands on me, I just had my sons with me to, help de-escalate things. When I got there, he wasn't there, so I just started putting their stuff on, getting them together. But then as we were getting them together, he came in the middle of that. And then he was
Did
like,
he know you were going to be there?
No.
No, okay.
It was a
So maybe it was a surprise to him that you were there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I was just like, I'm coming to get the kids. And he's like, no, you can't do it, trying to show me that paper that he forged. And I'm like, I know you, that's just a paper that I know that you found off a line and you printed up and you signed it out and just took it up to the courts. That's not legit, that's not real.
Yep.
So I was like, where he's like, you're still not gonna leave, you're not gonna leave, you're not leaving. And I'm like, yes I am. But then at that point, I was gonna go walk out to my car. I was gonna tell the boys to come on, let's go. And I was gonna walk to my car and call for the escort. But before I can do that, that's when everything just escalated from there.
So what was the trigger point?
The trigger point was like when me and Corey Sr. was talking in a conversation. Then Corey Jr. stepped in and told him like pertaining like let us go. It was like something in that matter, like let us go, move out the way, let us go. And then after that, that's when they started getting into it and getting into a tussle. And then I had to step into them like twice to break it up.
They got into a tussle, okay.
Yeah.
Who's all in the apartment when the arguings occur?
It's everybody, and then I had my little ones go out into the hallway.
Who's everybody? Just name.
So it's
Hold on,
me.
see, look, she contradicting her story. Stay with me now. I was trying to stay with her. She said that she went into the hallway. She never said she sent the kids into the hallway. She said she was going into the hallway to go to her car. Now you saying you was trying to, mind you, she was saying, what the son was saying was that they was in there arguing. He tossed them around on the table. He seen a gun, start shooting them. You said that the first thing you said was when they got into it. I know the first thing you said is you was on your way out and you was going to the hallway and you heard gunshots, because that's what you said. Stuff started escalating, meaning as the stuff started escalating, you walked out and went to the hallway. Now the second thing you said, all right, well I sent the kids to the hallway and I was trying to break up the fight with them. I was getting in the middle trying to break it up with them and I sent the kids to the hallway. So, you feel me?
It's me and all 8 of my children and Corey Sr. hallway.
How long were you in the hallway for?
Like, I want to say, like a second. Like I walked, as soon as I walked out the door, bam, 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 bam. That's when I heard it, and I turned back around, and I ran back to my. Now my kids don't have a father. How do you have a dad?
Now, detectives confront the suspect's mother with information they say doesn't add up with her original story.
Here's my question for you. Who had guns that day?
I didn't see the guns. I didn't see them. They proclaimed they had them, but I didn't see any guns. I didn't see it.
So here's the other problem that we have. Did you ever see, when you were in that apartment, did you ever see Corey Jr. or Corey Sr. with a gun?
No. When I went to the bathroom, When I went to the bathroom, that's probably when Corey grabbed the gun did, and I still didn't see it. I didn't even know he had it. I never saw anybody grab a gun. I never saw one gun, nothing. None of that. That's how I'm not understanding how Mr. Williams got shot.
All right, well, you just contradicted your son's story. Because your son said he had a gun in his hand. He had a gun in his hand the entire time. That's just why he was cussing you out or grabbing him up. He said he had his gun in his hand. You said that you never seen a gun, so now you just contradicted your son's story. Not even knowing. You feel me?
I never seen not one gun.
Well, he got shot a lot. You know that?
Yes, yes. I heard all the rounds when I was in the hallway. That's when I heard the rounds in the hallways.
How many?
I ran back, like I said, when I heard the gunshots, I ran back in. And then I seen what was going on. I said no, and I screamed and I yelled like, Corey, what's going on? What happened? What did you do?
What did he say?
I can't even remember what he said. I don't even think he really said anything.
Well, who ran in the apartment first? Was out by you?
Yeah, I ran back in first, and then it came in behind me.
And what did you do?
Like I can't even remember. Like everything is just so blank to me.
We gotta be a little more honest here.
Yeah, everything is.
The fact that you don't see a gun at all, that is just so far from the truth.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. I didn't see a gun. By the time I was in the hallway and came back in, I don't know if he stuck it up under his shirt, tossed it, what? I don't know what he did with it.
I know what happened, and if you were in there first, you would have seen what happened.
Yeah, see, look, I hate when they do this. Well, if you know what happened, why are we in here? Why am I in here getting questioned? Why are you questioning me since you just know what happened Why am I sitting here getting questions today? I hate when they do that, bro. You clearly don't know what's happening.
So, Aiden is telling us that when he gets in, so if you're before him, okay, so he's following after you, right? He's saying that he clearly sees Corey standing there with the gun pointing still at Corey.
Yeah, that's the part I blanked out on. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't see that part. This is the gun I seen. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is the gun I seen. I don't remember these two guns.
Okay, that's fair. Where did you see that one?
And this the one I seen. No, I don't remember those the one I seen them.
And where did you see it?
This the one I seen in Corey's hand. That's what I see. That's what I see. You know, I don't remember it like that's what I see. Cause I'm like, everything was all fast and I blacked out. I heard the gunshots, but I didn't see a gun. But then now I'm thinking about it, this is the gun I did see. Can I have somebody here to represent me too?
You can.
Yeah.
So you're here for aiding a felon.
I'm not aiding anything.
Well, I don't think he ever told you. So just
I didn't aid anything.
Just so that you know.
I didn't aid anything, and then I go to school too. I get back to my kids. I was not trying to make sure that Corey didn't go to jail or anything. I was not trying to aid a fugitive or anything.
Court records show Corey later accepted a deal and pleaded guilty to homicide by negligent handling of a dangerous weapon or explosive. He was initially sentenced to 5 to 8 years in a state correctional facility, but the judge stayed the sentence and instead imposed 5 years of probation, sparing the teen years behind bars.
He didn't go to jail? What? That's shocking. That's really shocking. That is crazy. He got 5 years probation instead. Mind you, he got sentenced to 5 to 8. But they like, you know what? We're going to give you probation. We're going to take pity on you. I guess his interrogation didn't cook. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this one, man. Yes, sir. Man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. And come rock with me on this journey. And like always, you know we always got to say it. Love all.